Hi, I'm Tom, and we are closing another year in the Marron project, and what an exciting year it's been. It's very much 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but we've made some real progress, particularly on the hardware side, and we can look forward to working on the software element of the project going forward. In terms of the hardware, I think we've had every geometrical shape possible with our pontoons, and we've finalised on what we like to call the pine or Christmas tree design, which gives us the most access to the dam. We've gone through various forms of aeration and have finalised on the diffuser system, which has been quite remarkable, bringing up the aeration levels by 3 or 4 times across the dams. So that's been a great success. We have an abundance of habitat for the Marron now, so they're more than accommodated and should all have their own little homes within the dam. And we've also reconfigured to have a centralised area that may be concentrated with food, etc., that can be easily cleaned in the long run so that we can keep the dam in better condition for the Marron. So overall, many successes, many twists and turns, but now we look forward to having our food that has been a high content of protein and a bit more fish meal based, which we believe the Marron are beginning to thrive on. And we're also looking into how we can best reproduce in this dam environment to lower the mortality and then hopefully keep that natural breeding cycle available with the Marron. We are beginning to harvest, which will tell us some kind of success over the last year, and then we will be looking to hopefully include people and try across the southwest other dams so that we can replicate. Again, these dams are very different, even though we're on the same geographical location, they exhibit many different characteristics. So we're hoping that we are going to form some kind of blueprint from this year's harvest. For the aeration system, we're using an ultra low voltage off-grid system. So this is all very low voltage compressors, and we've found that this gives the best return for per unit of energy going into the dam. And so we've also made use of timers so that the dam can fluctuate so that we don't have any stratification within the water, and that keeps the oxygen levels nice and high. So compared to last year when we didn't have any aeration at the start of the project, the dissolved oxygen level within the dams is about 3 to 4 times higher on average. One of the fun parts about Marron farming in a dam is that you have a whole cohort of Marron, from juveniles that are born 6 weeks ago up to adults that could be 5, 10 years old. So this presents a slightly interesting challenge in that the larger Marron like to predate on the smaller ones. So with this in mind, we've tried to arrange the dam to try and suggest that maybe the smaller juvenile Marron live closer to the banks where the water is slightly warmer, not as cold, and in an environment that has a plethora of food. So the smaller juvenile Marron historically eats phytoplankton and are very much bottom feeders, whereas the larger Marron are able to consume larger food, protein. So with that in mind, we have the outside, which has the smaller mesh nets, and then through the middle of the dam we have the larger habitat for the bigger Marrons. For those larger Marron, we've worked on having a pellet form that holds together in the water slightly better and has a lot more natural content, more fish-based, and then just some fish oils and a little bit of rice carbohydrates for them that seems to be working well, and they seem to be attracted to. So hopefully with that distance between the large and the small Marron, and also those Marron within those environments having everything they can hopefully need to grow and be happy, then we won't have as much cannibalization within the dam.